Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 3 of the Blank Canvas podcast. My name's Joe, I'm your host as always, and I'm here today with Ollie. Ollie, how you doing?
I'm good. How is everyone else?
We'll let them answer in
Yeah,
turn.
no,
See, that's the way we left a blank.
Yeah,
see,
that's good.
We didn't even plan that. That worked quite well.
Came Dora the Explorer.
Right, listeners. First of all, we hope you had a wicked Christmas and an even better New Year.
Yes.
Good luck for 2017. We're all probably going to need it. Ollie, do you have a nice Christmas? Good New Year?
Yeah, I've got to that age where Christmas is just Christmas now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just more money.
Yeah. No, man. I reckon for about 50 seconds in the morning, I was regularly excited, and then I realised it was like 8 and just wanted to go back to bed.
Yep.
Anyway, moving on. Ollie,
Yes,
you are our design guru here at XYX Theatre.
I am.
And you've had a very busy Christmas, haven't you?
Yes, well, yeah.
Over Christmas, Ollie took it upon himself, as is his job, as he should do, good boy, to design some set models for our show. Now, before Christmas, we were working solely on an idea. We didn't have a name, we didn't have any sort of script, which made your job very, very difficult.
Yeah, it was very much staring into the mind cave and hoping for the best.
Staring into the mind cave and hoping for the best.
Yes.
Wow. I'm going to get that tattooed on my arm. So.
Good, that's already on my arm.
What was obviously the biggest challenge? It was a silly question. The biggest challenge is not having a lot to go off. So what was your process?
Well, my main aspect is that I knew very little about it, like Joe said. I knew that it was going to be a piece with all males. I knew that it was going to be mainly stricken on the growing epidemic of male suicide. So I knew how the play was going. I knew that it would be quite traditional theatre, quite normal, quite to the book, which I'm very excited for. So I mean that the set had to, have that still aspect as well, being artistic in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But due to the fact that it was all the same character, I could be a little bit abstract as well with the set. Which then, doing some research, I did find, I had 3 designs, which I need to check with John. Like I said, he's the man with the script, so he'll know which is good and which is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at, just lonely plays and quite basic plays, because we wanted very much to be black and white theatre, as we...
Keep it quite minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, one of our ideas was to use fences, I mean fences like metal rails. You know how they use in construction sites?
Yeah.
That with the wheels, 3 of them to symbolise, as well as using the visual aspects of light behind that, which would look incredible. One where we would just have a solid just stairs in the background, but there would only be 5 steps towards it, which would symbolise the 5 acceptance of grief. So one for the
7 stages of grief.
Sorry, 7. Ooh, that was awkward. 7.
It's fine. It's not like it's going to be released on a YouTube channel or anything, mate. It's fine.
7. So 1 for denial, 1 for.
Or you're going to try and list them now?
Yeah, no. I'm just naming a few. But I was thinking if each character had that aspect of it, or that thing there to go up.
Symbolistic.
Yeah.
It sounds like you've. It doesn't. It not only sounds like you have done a lot of work, which, as a company, we will thank you for, because you've put us in good stead coming back.
Yeah.
But I imagine, as a set designer, it might be quite frustrating, because for people listening to this who don't know, Ollie and myself, we've worked together for a number of years now. We've done many different productions together. And one thing that we noticed, or one thing that I noticed, Ollie will probably back me up on, is the set model you start with is more than likely never the set model you end up with.
It is not.
So is there an element of frustration on your behalf that you're putting in all this work and you're making all these wonderful sets?
Well, I think more aspects, like the idea in your head is probably the bestest idea you have, and then you actually put it on and actors are losing eyes on their corners and stuff like that. So you have to take them into consideration, as well as the fact of that we haven't got the script yet. So the sets
there's a big change there to be made.
So it could be a huge... The ideas on which I've had could be terribly, terribly wrong. So, and I think that's where the interesting bit comes into it.
Yeah.
The fact that it could be completely different, and I could be inspired to go down I don't know, a different route. Maybe.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's so open at the minute, but coming in with a brain full of ideas is definitely the best place to start.
Yeah. No.
Now, sorry to interrupt, but not only are you our design guru, you're also part of the performance ensemble. You're an actor, first and foremost, and a very talented actor at that, might I say so. What are you most looking forward to about this? In terms of your participation as an actor, what's like pressing your buttons? What's getting you going? What are you most looking forward to about acting again?
I think, well, once again, acting. I've missed quite to the, like I said, contemporary and quite normal acting in the best, which I shouldn't
In the best
use,
sense of the word, yeah.
I shouldn't use normal acting.
It's alright.
but
We
that-
don't judge.
Yeah. Like, as we all know, we did post-traumatic and stuff like that, which I was not a fan of. I've never been a fan of, and friends will tell you that it's more like a demon to me than
And it was something you had to do for 2 terms, which
Yeah.
It's like a kick in the teeth and then a kick in the gut.
Yeah, I did. But no, it's all done in the past now, and I'm looking forward to actually getting a script and being a character. I think is the main thing.
Yeah,
that
telling
I'm
the story,
enjoying.
getting a script in your hand. Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for your time, Ollie. Thank you for all 6 minutes. But I've got a couple of questions for you before you
Go
go. First of all, it was nice to know you had a good Christmas.
Yeah.
But what was the worst present you received this year? Try not to offend anyone.
I don't really see. It's bad because you know where Santa for children
Top
gets
lad.
you loads of presents, and then as soon as you open them, you forget them all. I think the worst present. I know this is not being a good start
I'm
already.
not buying you anything ever. You're so unappreciative.
No. I think the worst present I probably got was a VR set, but it clicks.
VR?
Yeah, but it clicks onto your phone.
What's a VR?
Like those eye goggles.
Oh, you got a virtual reality set.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it goes with your phone. I don't have a phone.
For those who don't know, you have to chuck coal into Ollie's phone for it to work.
Yes. So I was like, thank you. I'm just gonna put this in the corner.
It's all right. It's okay. You can borrow my one.
Yes.
We'll dare say we'll do that.
Yeah.
So that was your best present. You kind of swerved over the worst present question. So I'll give you
Yeah.
another one. How was your Christmas dinner this year? Out of 10, how would you rate it?
I will give it a 7 Brussels sprouts out of 4 turkeys.
Okay. Well, there's literally there's not a lot more to say after that. So, Ollie, thank you for your time. You go and
Thank you,
count your
guys.
Brussels sprouts and your turkeys.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, thank you again for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good sort of stuff.
Yep.
If you want to get involved in the discussion, then leave your thoughts down in the comment section. If you'd like to come on and do a podcast, then do get in contact with me through our various social media platforms. At XYX Theatre on Twitter, Instagram, and XYX Theatre Company on Facebook. Apart from that, thank you very much for listening. Ollie, sign off.
Yes. Thank you very much. Happy New Year, everyone.
Bye.